Hi, everybody. Welcome to Silkway School Lyceum, and this is Teacher Bell once again. And welcome to my practical English lesson. So, for today, we will continue with our practice with Cambridge assessment, preparation, and we will have A2 Flyers speaking part for today. So here, A2 Flyers. So we will continue with the worksheet number 1 test day, but we will have its speaking part. So as we proceed with this instructional video, I want you to listen to my instruction attentively. So let's move on with the objectives. First, this lesson is for you to be able to learn vocabularies and answer the questions confidently and correctly. Next one, for you, okay, my dear students or pupils, to be able to speak and express yourself in English. Right? So is everything clear? So let's move on. So this is speaking part, as I've said. There are 5 questions in this speaking part, and at the end of this instructional video, I want you to do your home task. So let's have the first question. Do you think giving tests in school is important? Is it important? So I want you to answer. Why is it important? And what are the benefits? Okay, so let's continue. What about question 2? Okay, it says here, look at the pictures below and describe how students feel. So there is a picture seen here. I want you to describe each student feel or what are happening, okay? What is happening in the picture? What are they doing in the picture? So you can describe. Like here, for example, you can see the teacher and he's standing in front and he wrote a note on the board. It says, good luck in your test tomorrow. So here, what could be the reactions of the students when he announced a test for tomorrow? Okay, so let's have examples. I'll give an example. You can also have yours. You can make your own sentences. So my first example is that, okay, in this situation, the boy, he is embarrassed. Why is he embarrassed? As you can see, he's about to fall, right? Okay, on his seat because one of the leg of his chair was broken. So you can see that. So he might be embarrassed. So let's repeat, embarrassed. Let's continue. Next one, okay, the girl. Yeah, okay. Probably she is shocked. So when you say shocked, okay, because the boy, yeah, he suddenly like fell on his seat. Right, because one leg is broken, so she is shocked in this situation. So we can say that she is shocked. Let's continue. What about this boy? All right, okay, this boy, he is attentive. When you say attentive, he is just listening to his teacher. So I think this is a very good behavior in class, to be attentive. Are you attentive in my class? I hope so. So let's continue. What about this another boy? It's the opposite. I can say that he is unattentive and noisy. So when you say unattentive, it means that he is not listening. Right? Maybe he's creating noise. How? Maybe he's chatting with his sitmate, right? So this is not really good behavior. So let's continue. Okay, what about this girl? Okay, so maybe she's excited for the test. Yeah, as you can see, okay, she has her pens there and her eraser and her maybe her sheets of paper on the desk. Probably she's excited for the test. Excited. So she said, I want to have a test now. Like that. Okay, let's continue. What about the next one? Based on this picture, I can say that these boys, they are happy for the test. Maybe they're happy. They want to have a test. Wow, yay, we will have a test. Like this one, right? Or maybe I can also say that they are surprised. I can also say that. Okay. You have to base on their reactions. So let's continue. What about this girl? So this girl, right? So she is nosy and curious of what happened. As you remember, right? There was one boy who was about to fall on the ground because one leg of his chair was broken. So, oh, maybe this girl, okay, her attention was caught by that incident. So she's nosy. She turned yeah, her head, right? And she was very curious. Oh, what happened? So we can say that she is nosy and curious. Let's repeat. She is nosy and curious. So let's continue. Okay, let's move on to the question 3. Question 3. Okay, this is the question. What do you do to do well on your tests? So now, as a student, as a pupil, so what do you do to do well on your test, like in your math test, English test, Kazakh test, Russian test? So what do you do? So I will give examples, examples of the actions that you have to do right here. Like first, mm, I can say that you as a student, okay, you have to listen to the teacher in class. So you can say, I listen to teacher in class. So you have to listen, of course. If you don't listen, you will not learn anything. Number 2, you can also say that I do my homework. Yeah, it's very necessary. If teacher Bell gives you or assigns a home task, you have to do that. It means that you have to learn more at home. You have to study more at home because our time in our class is actually limited. So you have to have further study. Let's continue. What about the next one? It says here, I study hard and be prepared for the test. So you have to study hard like him. You do your homework and you have to study hard. You have to repeat. You have to memorize words, right? So I think we're clear with that. Let's move on to question 4. Question 4, it says here, the question is, do you enjoy having conversation in English? Mm. So do you enjoy conversing in English with your classmates? And describe the things you would like to talk about in English. Not maybe not only with your classmates, what about with your teachers, your English teachers, or if you converse or if you talk anyone in English at home, right? If you speak to anyone in English, so how do you feel with that? Mm. So I'll give some examples. Okay, what are the things that you talk about in English, or what are the things that you can talk about in English? So we have here, mm, first, okay, you can talk about yourself and your hobbies. Mm, Yeah, like for example, you can say, oh, my name is Teacher Bell. I am from the Philippines. I love traveling. So that is an example. You can talk about yourself and your hobbies. Hobbies, what are your hobbies? Like for example, in this picture, mm, she likes singing. This one, maybe he likes playing the guitar. Here, she likes painting. And this one, he likes playing football or playing sports. So that is what you call hobbies. So let's continue. Aside from that, you can also talk about your family and family members. Like you can tell about your family and you can tell, oh, I have a big family. My father is working as a doctor. My mom is a housewife. I have mm, three, for example, three siblings or two siblings. When you say siblings, it means your brothers or sisters. right? Okay, so you can talk about your family in English. And next one, as you can see in the picture, you can also talk about your vacation or your holiday. Yeah, like you can say, last summer I went to Thailand. I visited Thailand. I enjoyed the beach. I went swimming. So that is an example of talking about your vacation and holiday. Okay, and number four, five, I should say. Okay, let's move on. The last question. All right. With the last question, the what do you want to do in the future? So it asks about your future plan and talk about something you would like to do. Mm. Once again, let's repeat. What do you want to do in the future? When you say future, it's tomorrow, right? Okay, maybe like after you finish your school, what do you want to be? So I'll give an example. You can say, I want to be a scientist in the future. Wow. Okay, what's your dream? You want to be a scientist. So maybe some of you want to be a doctor, want to be a lawyer. Mm? So you have to answer like that.